Hello, Ngozi.
Hi.
As you know, this is for my Georgia 1010 class for emerging leaders. I have to interview you based on, your whole leadership roles and everything. What's your personal philosophy slash definition of leadership?
Leadership. I think that leadership is, or I don't think it necessarily has a definition. I think that oftentimes we think a leader has to fit into these qualities, but I think that anybody can be a leader, bless you. As long as you have influence over any particular group of people, you're a leader because people feel like they're affected by you and the decisions you make, so, yeah.
Awesome. How did you first get involved on campus?
My freshman year, I came to college and I didn't want to just be there. I wanted to meet new people, so I just decided, why not join some organizations, and in doing that I was able to meet people, and that's how I got involved.
Okay, nice. So what year are you now?
I'm a junior, third year.
Awesome. What skills do you believe are important to be an effective leader, and why do you believe those skills are important?
My teacher taught me something called teachable confidence, and he says that as a leader you need to be able to be confident in who you are, confident in your skills as a leader, but you don't need to be so arrogant in the fact that you're so great at what you do that you can't listen to anybody else and what they have to say. So listening skills are really important. Like, people that you're leading should be able to feel like they're being heard, like their voices matter. So, yeah, listening to others.
Awesome. Who's your leadership role model like in the world, but mentor in Georgia State? On the Georgia State campus, who's your mentor? But in the world, who's your role model?
That's interesting. My role model on Georgia State's campus, actually, I would say, is my former FLC instructor, Mr. Peter Turner. As far as the world, I feel like Oprah,
Okay.
I don't know. She's just really accomplished, and I just want to do so much with my life, so.
Okay, that's awesome. What are some of the things you do in your role as a student leader? What's your position?
So I hold two positions as leaders in two organizations. One of them is the International Justice Mission, and I serve as a treasurer. The other one is InterVarsity, and I am a small group leader. So I do a lot with overseeing people, trying to balance checkbooks, balance the money, deal with accounting for how much we spend on everything. And just facilitating gatherings where people can talk about issues and just get different opinions on different things. So that's what I do for InterVarsity. But yeah, basically that.
Awesome. As you know, I'm a member of your small group.
Yeah, she is.
It's been wonderful.
Thank you.
What's been your biggest challenge and accomplishment as a student leader?
My biggest challenge has been my biggest accomplishment, in a sense. For being a treasurer, I think that was really important for me, deciding that I wanted to join the International Justice Mission. They had positions available for people that wanted to have a leadership position, and I thought about being a treasurer, but I don't think I was always the best at managing money, topics of managing an organization's money, but so that was really challenging for me to step out and have to manage that much money. But I think I did it because I wanted a challenge, and I wanted to prove to myself that if I can manage an organization's money, I'm going to be able to manage my own in the future. And being able to manage any amount of money that you can get, period, is really important, because for the rest of your life you're going to be making money.
Awesome.
So I think my challenge was my accomplishment. So yeah, I think I've gathered a lot from learning how to manage things that are my own and stuff like that. So
that actually ties into my major, because I'm an accounting major.
Oh, yeah.
So it just makes. I'm glad I chose you to.
Thank you.
How do you balance leadership with academics?
Leadership with academics. I think going back to my definition of what I said a leader is, just someone who doesn't really fit the characteristics of what everybody else thinks a leader is, but someone who has some sort of influence over other people, and putting that to school in your academics. I don't go around looking for people that I could, be lord over. I don't look for a group of people that I could lead. But being in school, chasing your academics, trying to make the best of your time here, you're gonna make friends, and so like in having friends, they're gonna go through things. They're gonna need advice. They're gonna need someone to help them out, and it's through those friendships that you could exhibit that leadership style and like be able to advise them on what you think is best, things like that. So I don't think that I necessarily think about it like it just happens. Like through being in school, you meet people, and through meeting people, they become your friends, and through becoming your friends, you have influence over them, and you can help them while on campus. So I think, I don't really think about balancing it because it automatically just happens by being in friendship with people. So
awesome. I don't know if you're comfortable with revealing, just from a personal, I want to have, do you mind revealing what your GPA is on the 4.0 scale?
My GPA is 4.1.
You have a 4.1 GPA. Oh my goodness. That's excellent. I want to be like you when I grow up.
Right.
What words of advice do you have to me? Because I actually just got elected as a recycling committee chair for the Piedmont and Commons on Thursday. So it's on Wednesday actually. So it's kind of exciting, So in my little square, I already started like my leadership roles and stuff, and I'm also involved in a couple of organizations, actively involved. And so what piece of advice do you have to me in my new, exploration as a leader?
Yeah, I think I would say that you should definitely take them seriously. I think a lot of times, like, being college students, like, we feel like, which is true, we are here first for our education, to make those grades, get that degree, but the world is operating in such a way where it's not just about your grade, it's not just about what you come to school to get. Like, you need to be able to make yourself marketable in other ways. Like, if you are trying to get a job or something, and the person that you're trying to, I guess, or the person that's interviewing you will have to make a decision between whether to pick you or someone else. And if you guys both have the same major, but you have nothing that stands out from the other person, then you might not get picked. So being involved in all these organizations help you stand out in comparison to somebody who just has your major but doesn't have those like other activities that they're a part of. And I think that being involved in these things definitely help you grow in your leadership style and your leadership skills, which is essential for anything in life. You're always gonna like grow in whatever field you find yourself in future. Like, you're not always gonna be at the same spot. There's always promotions, and with that you're always gonna be over specific people, and you need to know how to lead people that are subordinates to you. So I would just say take it very seriously. And yeah, have fun. Like, don't be so caught up in school. Have fun with it, and just look for every opportunity to learn whatever you can from it.
Thank you so much for this time. I've picked up so much.
No problem. You want a handshake?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.